Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your September tarot forecast. Your first card is really interesting because it's the King of Swords, and I feel like you are feeling very empowered in a lot of ways, or you are being asked to stand in your power in new ways. I think that will invite in a lot of new opportunities for you to figure out. I'm hearing how you present yourself to the world, so maybe who you are, like on a deep level connected to your identity. I feel like a lot of your identity, your personality traits, how you act, who you are, how you speak, what you do, all of these things, they're either up for review or you're already deciding to change something. And I think that that's a good thing. I think that's really helpful for who you are becoming. And that's a beautiful energy because there's a lot of forward motion here. I feel like this eclipse season could be bringing in a lot of swift last minute shifts, pivots, ideas, inspiration, travel, movement, like whatever. But it feels like a lot of phone calls, emails, text messages, go, 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 go. And I want you to recognize that it's important when you are experiencing fast speed that like you remain grounded, because you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles both reversed. So I feel like you could easily feel sort of discombobulated, like, oh my God, you're like a little bit detached or untethered and just like floating around and frantic and whatever. So make sure that you are taking time for yourself to do things that really anchor you. So if that means the gym, breath work, therapy, whatever, just make sure that you are taking time for that, because I feel like there's a lot of energy moving. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of people or you're experiencing something that just feels very fast and busy. So it's important for you to just remain grounded, okay? What's really interesting about this eclipse season is that your season is next. Your birthday is coming up, and there is an opportunity for you under your new moon in Libra, which is very soon, to really set new intentions and expand over the next 6 months in a whole new way. I feel like a lot of you are leveling up with relationships. I have a Two of Cups here. And I feel like it feels young and exciting and passionate and fun. With this Page of Wands and this Two of Cups energy, especially because it's beside the Eight of Wands, this is really like Cupid's arrows. So like some of you could be feeling just like gooey and excited. Maybe you're dating somebody or you're falling in love or there's a new project. Could be a new project, a date, flirty, fun energy. This is like young, fresh, exciting energy. And I like that. I feel like the goal really is to allow yourself to create more available space to balance things out. I feel like for a long time, maybe you've been out of balance, giving too much and not receiving enough. Maybe that's in your personal relationships. Maybe that's in business or just life in general. I feel like there is a young, fresh perspective now that you can sort of access. You can use this new perspective to start again, is what I'm hearing. And I think it's really important because part of your foundation, and maybe some of you are literally moving or thinking about or strategizing, planning to shift something in your foundation. So maybe it's connected to work, home, relationships, or whatever, but it feels like you're kind of in the middle of a reset. Like, okay, we are reestablishing our foundation. We are reestablishing our anchor. And that's a good thing, but you don't want to reestablish something the same way you did it before. You know what I mean? Because that's not reestablishing anything. You're just picking it up and moving it, and it's the same thing. So I want you to, and maybe this is connected to work, how you show up, how you contribute. Maybe this is connected to a relationship, romance, family, friends. Maybe this is literally like the Queen of Pentacles here. This is connected to the home. So maybe it's your home routine. Maybe you're literally redecorating or painting, designing something, moving, whatever it is. It's just like, use this opportunity to shift, to actually shift. Don't show up in your new home and do the same shit that you've been doing in your old home. Don't start your new, routines and habits and then go back and do the old routines and habits. It's like, I want you to commit to the new structure. If you are in a new relationship or a new collaboration, I want you to speak up. Like, I want you to communicate differently, behave differently. If you do that, it will lead to a lot of success. But I feel like that success right now is not able to fully land because, like, you've got this Wheel of Fortune here with this 10 of Wands reverse. And then over here I have a 7 of Cups and I have the Death card reverse. There's a lot of repatterning taking place right now in your subconscious and in your behavior and how you see yourself and how you see your past and how you see your ability to create your future. Like, who you are is literally shifting so deeply and profoundly. And I like this for you, but a lot of you could feel like you're putting in a lot of effort and you're not seeing the results. It's not landing. Well, it's because you're in the middle of this transition. And like, we're working with this eclipse energy. This eclipse season, this eclipse energy is like 4 weeks plus, let's say 2 weeks after. So it's like 6 weeks. So like the next month and a half, really until around your birthday and your new moon, like, we're in transition. It is what it is. It's like, you don't have to judge it. You don't have to try to force it to be something it's not. It's like, just be in whatever it is and allow yourself to see like, okay, these are the changes that I'm making. I'm getting more clarity about who I am and what I want for myself, what I value, and I'm going to apply what I can and I'm going to, move forward. You have an 8 of Wands here. Trust me, things are fucking moving forward and they're moving fast, but first they happen energetically. Okay, then they're happening emotionally. Then your behavior is changing. So physically things are happening, but the results don't show up until the last moment. Like, the last thing to show up is the physical manifestation of that reality. So everything starts in the mind, the energy field, the emotions, and then later, boom, it shows up. So I want you to just trust that whatever you are working towards, whatever you are intentionally whatever you are intentionally reestablishing and rebalancing, it will lead you to success. But that success right now can't land because it's in the process of sort of coming out of the ether and making its way to you. Okay, it will arrive soon, but just keep going. Okay, let me pull a couple more cards here. I feel like the other thing here is that, like, some of you could be experiencing a lot of fear or vulnerability. Especially, we have the 7 of Cups here too. I feel like there's some confusion. It's like, some of you could be feeling like you're sick or you're dying or we're just stressed. All the fears are coming up. Let the fears come up. Like, this eclipse season is literally shifting so much. If you haven't watched the eclipse workshop, bitch, please go and watch the eclipse workshop. This eclipse season is like the last chapter, closing things out before your birthday, before your new moon. So like, you want to make sure that you are working with this energy, and this only happens every 6 months. This is a very big eclipse season because Saturn also just entered Pisces. So okay, I'm not going to talk about it here because there's so much to talk about. Just go and watch that workshop. You can pay whatever you want. It's pay what you can. The link is in my bio, or I'm going to tag it here. But what's interesting about this is that Virgo can get lost in overthinking, panic, hypervigilance. So I want you to just trust that if you're noticing your fears are kind of coming up, or your mind is racing, or there's a lot of anxiety or overthinking or obsession or trying to manage everything, it's like, stop. It's not real. It's not happening how you think it's happening. It's like, let all of that shit come up and be released. Clear it out, okay? I'm going to help you clear it out. I'm going to help you anchor your energy into a positive reality, the reality that you are co-creating. That's what I do in that eclipse workshop. So go and watch it. That's your homework, okay, Libra? But like, I think you're good. You just don't carry all the bullshit. Don't carry the stress. Don't carry the extra shit you think you have to do for other people. It's like, stop. I want you to prioritize yourself, prioritize your mental health, prioritize your physical health, prioritize rebalancing your personal relationships and your relationship to yourself and your relationship to things, your relationship to time, to work, to money, all of these things right now, you're being asked to recalibrate them. And I think that a lot of the fear or the anxiety or the panic or the overthinking that's happening, it's because the universe is trying to turn up the heat, turn up the heat and bubble out all of that shit, all of that fear, that anxiety. It's like cranked. Let's get it out. Why? Because your birthday is coming up very soon and we want you to start a fresh cycle without all of that shit that you've been carrying for too long. It's not yours. Drop it. Okay? 10 of Wands reverse. Drop it. Drop it. Now, go do your homework. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Send it to a friend, share it on your Instagram story, and go watch the Eclipse workshop. You can pay whatever you want. Link is in my bio. I love you, Libra. I'll see you very soon. Ciao.